The day that my husband LaVoy was murdered, assassinated by our government, they had been invited by Sheriff Palmer to speak to the citizens in his county in the city of John Day. This is what I know about the ambush. 1, they were stopped. They placed their hands and their heads out of the window to show that they were unarmed, letting them know that there were women in the truck. 2, shots were fired at them, missing all of them. Then 3, Ryan Payne was taken into custody. 4, LaVoy continues with his hands and head out of the truck, and he is yelling at them that he is going to the sheriffs in John Day for protection. Number 5, they fire upon the truck again, and that is when LaVoy leaves for protection in the neighboring county. That is why he leaves. He leaves not knowing that just up ahead, they have set up a kill stop for him. Some have wondered why he tried to go around that kill stop. I haven't. I know my husband. He had 2 seconds to decide what he was going to do. He had 3 choices. 1, he could turn to the right and wreck the vehicle, and everybody inside the vehicle would be injured or killed. 2, he could go forward and plow into those officers who were there in that kill stop, and then he would be responsible for killing them or himself and others in the truck. Or 3, he could choose the less risky, less dangerous direction, and that was to turn to the left into the 3 foot of snow, which stopped the truck, and everyone in it was still safe. I know that he was constantly thinking of the safety of others because he valued life. I know that as he immediately exited the truck with his hands in the air, which was clear to see, that he was again thinking of others. I know that when he left that truck with his hands in the air, that he again was trying to divert attention away from the people they cared about in the truck to himself, thereby having all of the officers that were clearly there in wait, in the trees, in the brush, to focus their attention on him. I have been told by Sheriff Palmer of John Day that he had requested that day that they come unarmed. It has been testified by others that they indeed did de-arm themselves before they left for that gathering in John Day, where the people were waiting to hear again about the Constitution and our rights as citizens. There may have been something in the back end of the truck, but they had no weapons on their person. I believe that as LaVoy exited the truck with his hands in the air, I believe that he was probably shouting, "If you have to shoot somebody, shoot me. Just go ahead and shoot me." I can see my husband doing that. As he left, and he's running in that snow with his hands in the air, I believe that when you see him reach in is when he was first shot. And I believe that when he put his hands back up in the air immediately, empty, he was continuing to show them he was no threat to anyone. And again, when he reaches back to his body, I believe he was shot a second time. And I believe that again, he raised his hands empty to show he was not armed. And then he was killed and shot who knows how many times.